right, Quinn, this is how we're starting.
What are we doing?
I love it.
Guys, I'm going to read your sports tarot cards to start the podcast off today. This was a practice round for Eric, but he picked Aaron Rodgers from the Jets, and
why am I not shocked?
I'm already condemned to eternal damnation for being a Vikings fan, so why are you doing this to me?
What that means is when you pull Aaron Rodgers as in the Jet uniform, that means you better like ayahuasca, motherfucker.
Oh, would you look at that? They're advertising King of the Ring again.
King and Queen. Look at the graphic.
Yeah, I'm sorry, King and Queen, whatever.
One.
Speaking of Vikings.
Fuck.
Who is it?
Chase Brown. I don't fucking know who that is.
I think he's a rookie running back.
Not a good sign.
Well, it's not a rookie card, so.
Yeah. Well,
Sam Laporta's in there.
Right, and he has a rookie logo, and so does that guy.
Jackson Smith, not saying the last name. Oops. Eric.
Yeah.
You look like you eat bananas for the shape and not the flavor.
That was such a
Welcome to the Metro Machine Podcast.
Here we go.
Everyone slap Wanda. No, he's down here in front of me. Slap Wanda. Slap Wanda. Slap Wanda. Slap. Yeah, I want you to know. Last week you looked like you were straight sucking me off. Now he looks like he's skiing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Metro Machines Podcast. Welcome for another week of funtivities. In my crotch. Say hi, Wanda.
Hey, Wendy.
You hear the echo? It's my giant vagina with the resonance.
Gaping.
It is a rookie
Gaping.
card.
And shiny.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Next to me, we have Quinn Diggity. That was good. I'm going to come all over. And on my other side, we have Eric.
Hi.
Who forgot about the podcast.
I did. Totally did. But that's because Sierra has this whole list of shit she wants to get done before
Honey-do
next.
list.
It's a good thing you live 4 minutes away.
I know. Otherwise, I would not have been here.
Although getting to this side of town sucks.
That's fair.
It's not great. But before we get into today's podcast, because it's going to be absolutely riveting to like 3 people. Eric?
like 3 people.
Eric?
What?
Court's in session. I do believe you have to air a grievance against the Sir Pudding.
Oh, yeah. Fuck you for stealing 1,000 points from me during last week's show.
Fuck yourself, because for one, it didn't matter in the end.
Maybe it would have. I had a $200 lead, according to your points.
And Quinn still bet all in.
Because I went all in. But if I would have had a comfortable lead, I could have done something different.
And it wouldn't have mattered because he still got the question right and still beat you.
Just depends. It could have shifted the whole thing.
The only
it's a
thing,
whole different timeline,
it could have
bitch.
done was put you in second place. But if you're not in first, you're last.
Wow, Ricky Bobby. Thanks. If you go back and anyone who listened all the way through Insecurity last week.
Which question did I not give it to you for?
It was in the it was like the midway point, somewhere around the midway point. Because what happened was we were in lockstep when I was doing the editing with the points.
Mm-hmm.
We were good. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Eric is short 1,000 points and Wanda has 1,000 points. So I went back and I scrolled it, and sure as shit, he got 1,000-point question correct.
Did you fix it on the end, or did you keep what I had?
I had what you had, so
Okay.
I corrected to what you had, so that way the
Gotcha.
graphic matches the voice.
But
so technicality, then I technically did it twice to Eric, but I fixed the first one, but
You
I didn't
did
fix
catch-
the
You
second
did
one.
fix the first one, and it reflected that, and then I was tracking it true, and then when you did that update, I just matched it to yours.
Gotcha.
So
Honestly, you could have just called me out on the graphic, and I would have been okay with it.
no, it was.
So I listened to last week's episode, and boy howdy, did I get a little too into it.
Why?
I don't know. I just got a little dumbass competitive on it. I
was
don't know
disappointed.
why.
Well, that's the whole
I don't
point.
know.
I was-
why.
Well, at the fucking beginning, he was Mr. Pouty Pants.
Yeah, he was.
Exactly.
Yeah, he won the damn thing.
What the fuck are you doing, Quinn? Jesus Christ.
I kept trying to reiterate that. I was like, there's a lot of points on the board yet. Like, anybody can take this.
I don't know know why I got so competitive on it.
And then his mood instantly lifted when he got all those high value ones right in the midpoint. He's like, "Oh, I'm back in."
And he's just like, "Oh, this is okay."
And then I tried arguing with you because I forgot to answer in the form of a question.
yeah, mother.
And it should have been wrong, but you said it was correct before we
I let
caught
it
it.
go.
So
Yeah.
I fought on that. Like, you already
said it was good.
You said it was good. Fuck you. So
Found a loophole in my loophole.
Yeah. We're writing the
I
book
don't
as
want
we
to know
go.
anything about your holes.
They
Tight.
loop.
Tight.
Oof. Oh.
It's a very tight loop-de-loop.
Oh, gross. Fuck you.
Maybe
gross.
not like virgin tight because I do scrub it pretty aggressively down there.
Oh my god!
He's got a special
Hey,
Sonicare brush he shoves up in there.
You got to be ready to go if somebody trying to eat that butthole sometime with a woman. You know, you gotta be ready.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the
You gotta be
butthole
fucking
caper comes
don't-
in, steals your shit, eats your asses, and leave. That's
Good old Boyden butthole caper.
I don't get hype. I stay hype.
stay wiped at this point.
Right. Jesus.
Sponsored by Dude Wipes.
Dude wipes. Just kidding, we're not sponsored. Please don't flag us on YouTube.
Sponsored by Wipes Dude.
Oh, he wipes, dude.
Clinton Dix.
I was going to do that.
God damn it. Not again. We can't do this. We cannot die.
Well, this way we're not actually driving, and then I can't,
Yeah, driving through an interchange in a bigger city.
and we can't almost die. So
It's true.
we're all stationary. We can make the jokes.
That's true. We can almost die. We can just sleep here. It's fine. We'll have a
That was-
sleepover at the warehouse.
That started when you guys came to pick me up.
Yes,
right?
it did.
Yes,
Okay.
it did.
Fuck yeah. It
'Cause I
did.
remember being in the car and you
Yeah,
guys
and
just
I-
going back and forth on that. Like, what the fuck did I miss? I'm like,
couldn't-
oh, this just happened today.
We could have
Okay.
crashed because I couldn't see it.
yeah.
I was fucking crying.
Oh my god!
It was like 10 minutes fucking straight.
Straight up just Clinton Dix.
Oh man. Oh
Fucking
fuck.
And then I
idiots.
Like we're like in the heart of like fucking what was it? Mason City? Is that where it was?
We
Or-
were in Waterloo.
What?
Is when
Well,
we picked him up.
yeah, Waterloo was
Yeah, Waterloo.
That's right. Yeah. We were in the fucking heart of it, and I'm fucking just like, we're almost there. Shut up.
It was so good because then I'd like keep actual laughing, and then just when I could get a breath in with
Clinton Dix.
It was so good.
At the Waterloo International Airport.
International Harvester.
Get fucked. That plane might have been the biggest plane to ever land at that fucking
Probably.
airport.
We were slightly late because the plane already landed when we got there.
He was occupied. He didn't
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine.
I saw it.
caffeine free.
I saw a TikTok had it was either today or yesterday. It was about primes. It was like, I don't know. I don't believe everything I read on the internet because I'm not a sheep.
That's what Abraham Lincoln told you to do.
Retweet. But I saw
Tweet.
I saw what the fuck? That took me a second.
Wow. That's about as bad as the haha Clinton Dick shit right there.
Did you? Is there something that
No.
do you guys just?
He just fucking did it.
I just did it.
Okay. But I saw a TikTok where it was talking about how Prime is so bad for you because it has too many PFOs or FPOs or some shit.
Female Pro Open. I like it.
Excuse me?
FPO.
FPO. Yeah,
Close enough.
FPO.
If you're dyslexic, it worked.
or PFOs or something like that, where it has more than what you should consume in a lifetime or some shit.
For
It's like,
reference, and
I don't know what the fuck that means.
I don't know if it's on this one. I have seen it on it before, like on the blue one before, but it does say you cannot drink more than one. It says recommended one only a day.
Like a day.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
There's nothing real in there.
Really.
It's yellow. Look, it's yellow. Nothing in nature.
Of course, I understand that.
Banners are yellow. Don't say nothing in nature's yellow. Not yellow, you fuck.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what this is.
I'm
Because I eat them for the shape.
Yeah. I just see you trying to eat a banana like a fucking corn on the cob, side to side.
I'm gonna
be honest with you, though,
I have
like-
bananas at home.
I hope you deep throat and choke.
People can bitch about anything they want. Like almost everything you fucking eat and drink is gonna have some form of harm if you drink too much of it either way.
Of course.
But I
even
mean,
water.
no matter how you look at it, there's electrolytes, there's B vitamins, there's BCAA in it, coconut water. Like I mean,
Electrolytes.
that's still
Skeleton
good for
plants
you.
need.
You just don't want to consume a fucking buttload of this. Is all it is.
But it's weird.
A buttload is way more than, what is that? 12 ounces? 14?
16,
16
I think.
I would say.
Almost 17. The old 16.9.
What's that in milliliters, Wanda?
I'm gonna drink 17 ounces
500.
and die.
Of course.
Well, it says it on there.
It has to be for UK labeling.
Fuck the UK labels.
Whoa.
Bitches.
But this is processed in Kentucky.
Yeah, so is a lot of meth. What's your point?
Yeah, it's
Shots
just-
fired at Kentucky. Oh no.
It's just
Oh,
weird
no.
that it's something like that, and it has like a label on it that says "Don't drink more than one." But like, because what? It's a partnership deal with WWE, obviously,
Yeah.
UFC, multiple different soccer clubs and stuff like that. You would think
Indy racing or Formula One racing.
right?
As
Like,
they have one.
it has a lot of partnerships with some high-end fucking brands, and you would think these brands would do like their due diligence. So
And
like,
they're-
if it wasn't.
No matter who you talk to, somebody's going to bash it because, I mean, technically Celsius is you can only have one a day, too.
Yeah, those
So,
are really bad for you. Bang.
There's no
And that's
really
why we
any
use it.
benefit to
That's why we
drinking
don't
energy
use
drinks.
the
There really
metric
is no
system.
benefit because
Fuck
in
that
the end,
Celsius.
you can get addicted to caffeine. Like probably fucking 90% of millennials and Gen Zers are addicted to
Yep.
caffeine. Like, there's nothing you can change that about that.
I'll stick to my beer, please.
Eric brings up a fair point. Eric, I want you to reiterate it one more time.
Oh, that's why we don't use Celsius, the metric system, because it's got Celsius and you can't use more than one in a day.
What
What?
the fuck? Finish the sentence. What the fuck?
Richard?
Richard? Chuck?
No.
Chuck?
What the fuck is a
Where's this going?
What the fuck is a kilometer?
Oh, okay. Gotcha. What the fuck is a kilometer?
Wow, even I had no idea what we're going there.
it was a
what the fuck
vague
is the,
start.
I
was
know.
just like,
well,
all
he was
these-
talking about the metric system.
I did
I get
talk
that.
about the metric
Okay,
system.
Side note, I had no idea you had a Uranus sign.
Uranus Fudge Factory.
Yeah.
You guys don't remember me texting you about
I-
the Uranus Fudge Factory?
I have
The
a
amount-
hat
the amount
and
of
I still
times
have
I
that,
have not
newspaper
actually-
clipping thing.
The amount of times I haven't actually just looked at it.
the wall. Yeah.
When was that?
That was a while ago.
It was last year when I got paid to go pick up that car in Charleston, South Carolina, and I ended up in Missouri.
My favorite part is that the beer games and comics is just beer.
Well,
Oh.
yeah.
I'll
Yep.
drink to that.
The first order, the first dollar, the first tip. Do you have your last order, last dollar, and last tip?
No.
Oh.
And
That's all Seth, by the way.
yeah.
Oh, is that really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it had to be.
Shout out Seth.
Shout out Seth. Seth was just there. I was like, Seth.
Seth was vibing.
Seth was just chilling. You know, he's like the number one dude over at the Alton Casey's.
Alton Casey, yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is.
See him there often.
He's just
He's
having a
living
good
his life.
time, man.
I love Seth.
He put out an album.
What?
Yeah, I made an album. It's on Spotify. It's under Knots, KNOTS.
Good
Check
for
it out.
him. Good for him.
Go Knots.
Knots. Oh.
Yeah.
Go nuts.
Go Knots, Donuts, Bo Knots.
Oh wait, now you confuse me. Is it just knots or is it go knots?
It's Knots.
Knots. All right. Now I'm fucking
KNOTS.
confused. Fuck you, Eric.
That didn't take a lot. I feel like the distance between us is causing a communication delay.
No.
I am a
the
communication
distance,
delay.
the
I was gonna
distance
say,
between us
it's a
now.
buffer.
The
I
distance
am the
between us
delay.
now allows it to go over his head further.
So
We have
it
a
goes
trebuchet.
over my head, goes over my head, bounces off the wall, then contacts my ears.
That big gap there is really
Pings off
delaying
there a
it.
couple times, and
Yeah.
See, doing this setup makes me want to get like it's so we have 2 and 2, so that way we can.
well, didn't we do that for
we
a while?
did it on here, but the problem is
Yeah.
the table was sideways, and it would always go this perspective. So you'd always see the side of these people, and then unless they like sat back, you wouldn't see these people.
Right. Oh, that's yeah.
But if
So
we
I
had
would- I'd like
cross
if we-
perspective,
Because I would like that, because then we could do like 3 cameras, unless you didn't want to do straight on, but then you could have another one where it's just a wide shot
Yeah.
of all of us.
Yeah.
Because now that Foz has more time for editing, he
What a
segues into
fucking segue, Quinn.
Question.
chimpanzee.
That was-
Before we get
Don't
on that
derail
topic,
my
Wait,
segue,
wait. I don't
asshole.
give a fuck.
That was a phenomenal segue, and you will not disrupt it.
That was,
Question
that was
of
a
the
very
day.
fucking good.
Thank you.
That was a very fucking good segue, and he did fuck that all up.
We'll get back to it because it's probably going to be the bulk of this episode. What's up, bud?
are you ever gonna remove that?
Move that?
Yeah.
No, I sleep there.
Oh, all right.
This is my
Yeah.
this is
This is his domicile.
yeah. People have lake houses when they're rich. People have houses in other countries. I have a couch on the second floor of my warehouse where I get peace when I want peace.
Sure gets very dark up here. I'm sure.
It's dead.
Yeah.
Fucking dead. I have an AC. I have a mini heater if I want it.
It's dark and cold, just the way Foz likes
Fuck yeah. And you know who's not here?
Everything else.
Everybody else.
Specifically, two people, two
creatures. Yes. One small and hairy, and one slightly bigger but still hairy. Anyway.
That's another segue to
The
Antonio
wilderness
Brown,
must be explored.
Gross.
I'm never going to
Into
look
the
at her
thick of
the
it.
same way.
Into the thick of it. Oh my God.
My sweet gentle.
Resuming on that segue about all the free time I'm about to have.
About to. You already do.
I do have. Perspective. What's up, brother?
I was gonna say acknowledge Foz for doing what he did today.
I followed through with saying I said I was going to do it, and I did it.
It usually
Exactly.
takes him a couple months to do it. But he
That is a fact.
Retweet.
I get to it eventually, but like, I saw that.
Today was a better day. I can go another one. A month later, I can go now.
Yeah. But no, I walked into my place of employment this morning and I quit.
The fact that you still walked in.
It wasn't that quick.
It wasn't that quick. You're right. So here's how it went down.
I had $1.
There's an incident last Thursday. Lots of disrespect.
It'd
It was
be
last
$1.
straw. Blah 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 blah. $1. Anyway, I went in Friday because I only had to be there for 3 hours, so I just avoided everyone and did some shit. Anyway, over the weekend I contemplated it. Blah 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 blah. If you didn't know, I was a part-timer, but I had a lot of ownership, and it was really weird. And then my boss had a heart attack, and then he was gone, and another guy was gone, and I was the knowledge base when I shouldn't be, and blah blah blah. Anyway, my plan, and this is how it executed. I went in to one building where I clocked in and said, "Hey, I'm here till 8:30. I'm going to be back at 7:45 to say final goodbyes and for you to offload all the final information I've been keeping in my head and owning the whole time." Went over to the primary building, had our startup meeting. Thankfully, the lead wasn't there, so it was just the boys. And I was like, "Boys, before we disband, officially at 8:30, I quit." Fucking stunned silence. And one of the guys went, "That's also the guy. That's the guy." The reason he did that is because that is the guy who is getting thrown to the wolves because I will not be there to support him if he asks questions.
Oh, fuck. You're a dick.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, the timing of this could not be more immaculate because last Friday, so there's what we call the first lines of defense, right? So we're the people that called when shit goes to the fan or you need to figure shit out. I was part of the team. The only other person that could be part of the team last day was last Friday. So there's no safeguards.
Nice.
Yeah, there's one guy on night shift that knows as much as I do about certain things, and that's it. Anyway, yeah. So I proceeded to dick around for 45 minutes, just stand around because I wasn't going to get involved with anything. I told him in the meeting, like, "Hey, you have 45 minutes to ask me any questions you need about any product you're running right now or might run in the future, and I will assist you the best I can. And once I leave this building,
I'll come back.
don't text me. Like, those of you that have my number, text me for, like, social casual reasons. You want to talk about wrestling. You want to talk about properties. You want to talk about business. Let me know. But if it concerns this place, fucking lose my number."
I'm gonna text Foz right now. How do I run this machine?
Oh, I'll let you. It actually already happened. But anyway, my boss finally comes in. I don't talk to him because I don't know management a fucking thing. Anyway, they whatever. I waited 45 minutes. It hit. I hit my code. I said goodbye to Unrao. By the way, Unrao is coming on the podcast.
Yes!
He is coming
Oh my
on the
God,
fucking podcast.
yes!
So
I don't think I've seen Unreal since his fucking wedding.
he's just as fucking squirrely, and now he's like a more of a dad. He was already a dad, and now he's more of a dad.
God.
He's super dad. His kid has surgery tomorrow, so best of luck, little one.
Shout out to the Unreal.
Yeah, the littlest one.
The littlest
one.
Baby Unreal.
Baby Unreal has surgery tomorrow, so good luck. Well, it would have been yesterday by the time this comes out, so hopefully everything went well. Anyway, Unreal will be coming on the podcast. I let him know. I said goodbye to the tooling bros.
Oh wow!
That's the Dick Big Smooth Brain Energy Moment of the Day.
I think that was the first time he gave it to himself.
My fucking
Otherwise, he doesn't like to. And then
yeah. Otherwise, I'm just like, fuck you guys.
That's the Dick.
I already did one.
But you stuttered twice. So
yeah, I know.
deserve it
My
twice.
nervousness. I had a lot of. I overdosed on caffeine because I went from having 0 meetings scheduled when I went to work today to having a fuckload of phone calls.
Fucking breathe.
Anyway, I know I lose breath.
Sounds like Eric the other day.
The anniversary. Anyway, on my way out, I don't tell management. At no point do I speak to any sort of management to tell them that I'm done. 0%.
Exactly what I did to Staples like 2 years ago.
Yeah. I went to my other building. I went to the guy who took over something and he doesn't know everything. And I'm like, hey, you have 45 minutes. Ask me every question you could possibly think of. I will answer it. And I'm going to tell you 2 things that are about to fail in 3 weeks and that are going to end up in a fuck you situation, not a fuck the company situation. I showed him like, hey, email them about this because they need to get on it. Email them about this. They need to get on it right now. Took him to my special little spare cabinet, touched him inappropriately. I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow.
I told him 2 months ago, I went ahead and I bought a couple $1,000s worth of spares for shit because they never think ahead. I'm like, here's where I stashed them. Do not tell anyone they fucking exist. Use them as you need them.
You can just go ahead and do that?
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I have no leash over there.
It's not that hard for me, but like I still have to go through a little bit of red tape if I need to order parts.
Nope. I literally go to purchasing.
Well, considering
say,
how
hey,
unorganized that fucking place is.
Retweet.
Yeah. Well, mine is just I have no rain. They just trust me, which is fine because they can. It's just I just bought $2,000-$3,000 worth of spare tooling to sit in the cabinet for when they eventually crash it.
Since you mentioned it, I know we have talked about where you worked in before. Do you need to bleep out what you said about your boss's medical reasons for any reason, or did they publicly say that?
They said it. Whatever. It's not a secret.
I just didn't want you to get in trouble
he
for
doesn't
openly
care.
saying that.
He does not care.
Okay.
He's a squirrely old fucking guy. He does not care. But anyway, I went to my building, did all that. I said all my goodbyes, said goodbye to my Russians, except for my Russian, whose dad passed away last Thursday, so he wasn't there. Damn it, Max.
Oh, wow.
I know a Russian named Max.
So do
Maximus.
So, live announcements, even though you won't know about this until out when it comes out, but NXT Battleground will be taking place in Las
UFC.
Vegas at UFC's Apex Arena.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Moving on.
Whoop-de-doo, Basil. What does it all mean?
I'm going to shove this up your
What does it all
ass.
mean? Fucking bring it! Get back in frame.
I will shove this up your ass.
There you go. Thank you. Much better. So yeah, no. I did all the normal shit. I said goodbye to everyone. They said they were gonna miss me. Blah blah blah. I mean, I do respect them. I don't mean to disrespect their statement of saying they're gonna miss me. Blah. and stuff like
Had
that.
some thunder to it.
Yeah, that was spicy.
It was a spicy.
Yeah, gonna
You
taste
want to
it.
get back there? Because I don't think you do.
Anyway,
So
continue on. Class.
I found there was one engineer I've been talking to. He was my tenant for about 3 or 4 months. I wanted to personally say it was great working with him. All that happy horse shit. The people I actually want to maintain a positive relationship with.
Right.
Still to this point, I have been at work for 1 hour and 35 minutes. I made the announcement 1 hour and 35 minutes ago. Zero management still aware of what is going on. I'm literally have done nothing, and I've just walked around. Anyway, I out of the good.
Were they even there?
What? Yeah, they're there. See, the thing in our plant, I don't know if it works for your guys' plant or if you have the same thing for kind of week kickoffs. Like any sort of management or engineering level support is in meetings constantly from 7 a.m. until 10 a.m. at various levels. So it starts at base level, operator level, then it goes up one more higher, and then it goes up to the highest chain so they can do decision trees all the way down and spread out information.
100%. I'm pretty sure my boss is like in meetings 90% of the time. So like I probably never hear from her unless we have a meeting.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of how it works there too, especially on Mondays because it gets fucky.
I wish.
But anyway,
You were in meetings all day?
No, I wish that technically not really my boss, but like my department's boss. I wish he was in meetings all day.
I wish he would just fuck off. But
I'm more productive when the boss isn't around.
I'm more productive when people leave me the fuck alone and just look the other way when I do squirrely shit. Anyway,
I'm not productive at all.
Fucking retweet.
thanks,
I
Eric.
haven't done shit in the past week.
Is there anything for you to do though?
No.
Exactly. It's not your fault then. You know what that is?
I
That's
tried.
a
Your
failure on
fucking-
management.
Your fucking
Yeah.
emails better be clean.
Oh, they're fucking clean as shit.
Clean as your butthole, apparently.
Not as clean as mine.
Wipe dudes.
Well, you just farted, so
No, it's not. His butthole.
Sponsored by Wipe Dudes.
But
I bet you do like white dudes.
there it was.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah.
Wow, that was in both ears.
So yeah, because you're now some demano. You're some leftist some demano.
Oh my.
Oh, you can smell it?
Yep, that made it to me.
Hey, I
smell
can
shit.
smell it.
Anyway, to wrap
I'll
this
take
up, to wrap up my quitting story, management still doesn't know. I'm friends with HR. I called HR. I say, hey, Connor, I quit. He's like, hey, I know you don't have to, but could you please come over to the main building and sign the checkout paperwork? Like saying, it's just a legal document saying, hey, they left on good terms. They left on their own terms. This is the property that was checked out or under their
Can
responsibility.
they veto that though?
What?
Can they veto that though? Because in their eyes, you technically didn't leave on good terms.
I mean, I'm not mad at them. I'm not suing them
Well,
yet.
I didn't know if they could turn around and being like, "No, fuck you. He walked out on us," type thing.
It's an indemnification form for unemployment.
Oh, so because you walked out, you can't get unemployment from
Yeah,
them.
not like I was eligible anyway because I'm a
Right,
part-timer,
right.
but like,
Gotcha.
strangely enough, I was eligible the whole time for fucking retirement. I have $1,000 in a fucking retirement account.
I think if you're working over 32 hours, I think they're required.
I work 20
Oh,
a week.
Fuck me then. I don't know.
Anyway, I liked him. I said, okay, Connor, cool. I'm going to come over, whatever. I gave him my badge. I told him, hey, Adam, the IT guy, knows where my laptop is. He can go grab it. There's nothing about it that's wrong. I didn't, like, vindictive me would have wanted to go, because there's a lot of files in there that other people need and rely on. I could have went onto my hard drive and data wiped. I decided not to. I could have, but I didn't.
Can you legally have done it?
Proud of you.
Yeah. Prove that I made the files in the first place.
Oh.
Right? Anyway. So I told him,
Burn
hey.
this motherfucker down.
Yeah, exactly.
Pod. This is evidence now.
Yeah, it can be. I didn't delete them. I literally admitted
I know,
it's
I
fine.
know.
But I was like, Adam can go grab it. I'm not going to go run and grab it. It just put it on a checkbox saying I did have a laptop assigned to me for liability, whatever. Gave him the badge. As I'm signing, big fucking autograph style signature because I wanted to be an asshole.
Kenny Freddy.
Plant manager comes around the corner in the break room because we're doing this in the entryway, so we don't have to go to the IT guy's desk or the HR guy's desk. Guy's named Lonnie, walking by, comes up, looking, he goes, and then walks into the bathroom. And I'm like, yeah, you know what that was, Lonnie, don't you, buddy? And I'm like, Connor, been real, man. Also, send me the rollover forms for my retirement because they don't communicate for shit. But yeah, and then fucking put my badge on the table, walked out for the last time, and I took a breath of fresh air. I was like, fuck it, we're done. We're out, dudes.
Motherfucker works part-time for 6-7 months or whatever.
It's been 14.
And it's like he was in prison.
Right. Take a breath of fresh
it's been
air.
over a year?
14 months. I know. I'm just
God,
as
I feel like it was yesterday you started
I am
it.
just as astonished as everyone else is around here that I made it that far. Okay?
He's got a point.
But now that I'm not working there, and if any of my former coworkers are listening, here's my stats. I started working at $22 an hour, right? 20 hours is the agreement. I was on flex schedule. So if you ever saw me clock in like 45 minutes early, it's because I fucking could and you can't. Also, it was a 20-hour. Yeah, it was a 20-hour bank system. So if I decided I didn't want to work one day, I didn't, and I just made up the hours to reach 20 because by the time my week ended, as long as I had 20.0 hours, literally nothing they could fucking do. Fast forward, I have received 2 raises in the time that I worked there. The first one was from $22 an hour to $29 an hour.
I remember that.
The next raise I received, which was 2 months ago, put me at $30.50 an hour, part-time. Now, if you are a manual laborer and actually doing good things at that company, you should take this and shove it in their fucking faces. Okay, I'm done.
That's fucking gross.
I'm really,
For reference.
in my defense,
I understand you were specialized.
I also have a decade of experience in aerospace machining.
Right, exactly.
I was going to say you're working part-time, though, too. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know
It's
how
not
to
any
explain
cheaper.
it.
Taxes wise.
Well, I know, but you're not working 40 hours over 30 whatever per hour. You're still working, 20 hours. But I mean,
there was an open agreement that I was allowed to work as many hours as I wanted to.
But you had to get 20.
I had to get
Minimum was
20. 20 was the agreement, because if I didn't hit 20, then it became an issue of not hitting my bank.
Did you ever work like 10-hour days?
I worked, there was one occasion because I was sick for 2 days where I worked an 8 and a 10 to play a makeup.
Oh.
And then, it was really nice in the summer last summer because I would just say I didn't want to work Fridays, and then I would just work 4 5s. So I basically worked till noon instead of 11. Which, whatever.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, the money's cool, but I don't need it. So.
If you really wanted to get that out of the way, too, you could have easily worked like 8 or 9 hours the first day and then just take like a couple
and did
short
4
days,
on a Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and then you're done,
Yeah. I just tell my boss in advance so they don't flag me for points. Fire the fucking.
I still think attendance point shit is stupid.
Oh, you know what's stupid? Hey, it's Staples. If you're sick for one day, do you got to go to the fucking doctor?
No.
Oh, cool. Do you have to go to the doctor if you're sick for one day at John Deere?
No.
Oh, that's cool. Because at Sickasui, if you call out sick for one day, you need a doctor's note, or you immediately receive a point.
That's fucking stupid.
The only time that you would get like an attendance point from John Deere is if you used your 40 hours of sick time and then you're out.
Yeah.
That would be a scenario where you would need to,
And that's
but
what Staples does.
I get now like this upcoming whatever this year alone, I got 5 hours of personal like holiday.
5 days.
Yeah, and then I get 15 days of vacation. And then I technically would have had 40 hours of sick time, but with John Deere's sick time, it has to do a rolling 12. So if I took sick time off October 10 of last year, I don't get that back until October 10.
You get it 12 months later.
Yes.
I mean,
So currently, as of right now, I have absolutely no sick time because I used it all.
Gross.
And I won't get some of it back till like August.
That's why I like singular bank systems.
But my vacation time resets here in like 2 weeks, so I'm gonna get 15 days back added now here soon. So I'm gonna be sitting good.
Yeah. So
And then, if they announce WrestleMania, then there goes half of my fucking vacation.
go fuck yourself. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, the reason I bring it up is because the current policy at Kawasaki Aerospace is it's gonna be easier.
There it is.
It's gonna be easier. I make planes and they just flew over Wanda's head. If you're sick for one day, you need a doctor's note. So let me equate that to you in real life terms. I had influenza A the other week, and for the privilege of going back to work without getting dinged points or losing any part of my raise, I had to spend $372 on an urgent care visit.
That's dumb.
One day.
I'm officially personally, because I used to be kind of like a doctor, like if I was sick, I fucking went type shit. But after this most recent time, like now with like COVID when I got it the last time and I went in there and they did nothing. Like they didn't even give me anything to like kind of help anything.
No, they won't.
Like a $200 fucking COVID test and then like I think $100 for the fucking the other test.
Influenza.
Yeah. I came out of there with like a $350 bill.
Yeah.
And they did nothing.
Yeah.
But they just told me, hey, congrats, you have COVID. Hey, congrats, you don't have whatever.
Influenza.
Yeah.
You paid $350 for a special little piece of paper with a special little signature so your boss can't get mad at you.
And it wasn't even for that.
No, he did it just
I didn't
'cause he
even
could.
need it. I just went because I was fucking miserable. I thought I was fucking dying.
Thought it was fucking.
But at this point, it's just like every time I go there, it's like, oh, it's viral. Oh, it's viral. Oh, it's viral. All right, go home and rest.
It's just
there's
in.
nothing-
Wanda's
I'm
going
done
viral.
going. I'll just fucking die. I
Right.
fucking quit.
Welcome to the rest of America.
It's just easier to
I'll
die.
just stop getting health insurance. Fucking take that money back.
That's a decent portion of America. But
Hell yeah.
I would still keep that health insurance.
Everyone but Eric is eligible. Y'all should just get emergency.
The only thing I really
care
need is
policies.
eye and dental because dental has saved me a ton of money.
Why am I not?
You're too old, and you
Oh.
age out.
Oh, so you're talking. Okay, I thought you meant you included.
No, I am included. I'm aged out.
How- That you can get it.
I cannot get
Okay,
it.
that's
You and
what
I
I thought.
cannot get it.
I thought you meant you three could.
No,
I
no,
couldn't.
you two.
That's why
You
I was
two should.
confused.
Emergency only policies.
I will say though, I hope things do work out with me to continue staying with John Deere because they're like, if I end up getting to retirement, is really fucking good.
Is this still a pension?
No idea. I think there will be if I hit a certain point. I think it is. I don't understand pensions. Fuck you.
Nope. Neither do I.
I don't get it. What is it? Explain it to me. They might be able to
Pensions,
answer it.
401ks, Medicare.
Okay,
I have a
so
401k.
a pension is a sponsor.
I don't fucking know shit when it comes to taxes.
What's the Schedule C?
Say,
I'm supposed to
give me
file.
like a brief of pension. What is that?
Pension is old school retirement, so it would be a company housed account.
Like a stock in.
Kinda. It's an account held by the employer, right? And then it's supposed to be interest bearing or like interest loaded, so like it would go into the stock market and invested. It's done by the company on behalf of the employee. All employees have a minimum percentage they put in. Like it wasn't even an option. Like you
is
put
it different than a 401k?
It's the predecessor because that was 100% company controlled, and then if you got fired, you could lose your pension because the money would stay with the company in the pool.
It doesn't travel with you like a 401k.
Yeah, and then
I don't think that
when you retire,
right. Oh, that's including my HSA. Never mind.
when you have that pension, the other problem is a lot of them that were structured early on and never got restructured is when the person who's tied to the pension dies, payouts stop.
Woof.
So if you have a widower,
I don't know if you can actually read that or not.
I'm blind as fuck, brah. That's why and then they switched to the 401k, so it's on the individual side, but still. What is that, your retirement?
That's the 401k, yeah. For less than a year.
It's a lot for 1 year. Anyway,
How do you check that?
It's on my benefits.
don't
page.
worry about it, cutie. Just keep contributing.
They have an app for it. Jesus Christ, I already have like $3,000 in my HSA already.
Which HSA?
Health
That is a
savings
Health
health
savings
savings
account, you fuck. Oh my
I
god.
know nothing of this. I
So
know nothing
Doing-
of this.
We're going to
So-
work and we're gonna do this shit and get it taken care of.
I know I need to.
So this, I'm going to give you kind of a brief thing. So HSA, my parents taught me this. So that's something. So you can get with HSAs, you can get a higher deductible with an HSA. So then you take a what?
It's
Next
the total
question.
amount out of pocket
Do
you
you not know
pay
what a
every year.
deductible is?
I don't know what the
A
fucking
deductible is the amount that you will need to pay before you no longer have to pay anything.
Or
for-
you get a severe reduction because
Yes.
some don't go to 100%
yeah.
anymore.
So like if my now I
So,
think
like,
my
on claims and shit?
Yeah.
I think my deductible is 5,000. So I can put my chiropractor towards that. So I will pay up to $5,000 if I even hit that. If I hit $5,000 in 1 year, then either I will no longer have to pay for anything medical, or there'll be a huge reduction.
80%
to where that is.
discount in cost.
Now the reason why I have an HSA is because I don't want to pay $5,000 out of pocket or have to save that up myself. So HSAs take like a percentage of your check and it puts us in this health savings account, and so it grows. So now I don't have to worry about medical expenses or anything like that. I get a card and I get to use that for anything medical,
anything qualifying.
anything
expenses.
qualifying.
Okay.
So there's actually stuff on Amazon for medical reasons that can count for it. You just have to look at all the qualifications.
Right.
So my chiropractic gets used the HSA, my medical gets used for that. So like even though I did have that $300 50 bill from
It came out of your HSA.
it came
account.
out of that.
Okay.
And the reason why you really want an HSA is because, God damn.
So right now
Strike.
I'm putting
Um,
what am I putting in there?
So HSA. So normally, what you would get at like Staples is what's called a PPO. It's a personal payout thing where you go in, you pay a $20 deductible, like you pay cash $20 at your visit, right? You've had that experience before.
Have I? I don't know.
Your parents definitely have.
Yes.
And then when you get the HSA, you're on the hook up until your deductible, and then it basically becomes free. So if you're in a situation where you have steady medical bills, like if you have very expensive insurance or like medical bills, or you have like a surgery coming up, you only have to pay $5,000 out of pocket, and then the rest is comped. But
I think
the front end is way cheaper.
Okay.
So
I think Staples does this too, where they'll actually match it too by putting some money in your
will not. For the
HSA.
first year.
They don't do that. Okay, John Deere does that for me. So they'll actually put, I think, like $800 in my HSA every year.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm currently doing about $100 per paycheck. So right now I'm putting $200 a month in there right now.
Okay.
And
they do that because it's so much cheaper to have an HSA than to have a PPO.
it's before taxes get taken out.
And that's the other thing.
So
All this money is pre-tax. So in this case, because it all stays pre-tax, you basically get a 35% reduction in your medical bills off the top because you don't have to pay 30% in taxes on the front end.
Okay.
That money. So it stays pre-tax. It's cheaper. The other thing about the HSA, like the flex account, I won't explain that because I don't want to break your little head, but you can also do childcare out of it. So people who have crotch goblins can also fully fund their HSA and then pay through their HSA or their flex in to pay childcare. And then it's basically a 30% reduction in cost of your childcare because you don't have to pay taxes and then pay the bigger amount to the childcare. It literally stays tax-free until it hits the childcare, and then they pay income tax on it.
Then it could really just blow his brain out of the waters by talking about stock purchase plans with companies too.
That's just you pay money to buy parts of the company. As you
I know.
Because
I mean, it's pretty.
When it comes to like work benefits, I know nothing. So
As long as you put 0 for your tax deductions, you'll be okay.
I have a person do my taxes for me.
No, when you got hired on at Staples, they ask you to put a number at a specific spot. You're supposed to put like
Dependents.
If you don't want to fuck with it, you put 0, and then government will pretty much take max taxes out.
Yeah.
It's not great, but at least you don't have to pay in when tax comes around.
Sure.
Give government free money with no
Yeah, well,
interest.
Hey, that goes back to my pocket, so
You know the irony of paying taxes
I know.
as a military person?
fucking dumb.
I roasted my brother so fucking hard about that.
I know.
That's also
Military people should be tax exempt. Fuck yes.
that's where it came in really real handy too when I was getting 1099s from you and Twitch. So it evened itself out. So I wasn't getting as big as tax things. I think I was
But
only
you
getting
didn't have to pay any.
I think I only got like 100 or 200 back with federal and state during that time frame.
It's that thing you have to pay a fuck ton, but most people actually get money back.
Wow. What's that like?
I don't know.
I had a $12,000 tax bill this year.
But didn't you tell me at one point in time, if I was like, in a perfect world, shouldn't your tax returns be
Zero.
Zero.
Yes.
Yep.
So
And you can
Well,
adjust it to
Because
zero.
if you want to get in a financial groove with a motherfucker, it's because you're essentially giving a loan interest free to the government.
Yeah,
That's
right,
the
of
only
course.
reasoning behind it. Which I understand it, but it's also like if you're not that smart when it comes to taxes, just fucking let them take what they need and call
And
it
that
a
means
day.
you're probably bad with money too, so it's fine you don't have it.
All right, well, fuck me.
Not by me. I don't give a shit. All I know is
My parents did good this year. They went
because like, okay, it's like what also fucking I struggle with is like, yes, there's like civilian side
taxes.
insurance and
and then you got TRICARE.
and then I got the military shit.
Yeah.
And I just don't fuck with it, even though I know I should.
At all. You
Like,
should have some.
I have no idea what I have for retirement, health insurance, life insurance.
We should sit down and have a life audit. We really should.
How do I do it? But how?
I need to.
It's not like
tell
there's a
you- I
website
will-
that I can go to that conglomerates all my
I
shit.
will tell
I
you
still-
how to get it.
I still have your simple budget plan thing too. I need to open that
yeah.
again and do
Redo
that
it.
again.
Jesus Christ, this conversation makes me want to drink.
Because I just recently got a raise, but not a big one. but-
I took a big old pay cut.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah, you don't say.
100% loss. Yes.
What?
You probably
I
still have
am
all that money saved.
unemployed.
You probably have all that money still saved up, though. Really? You
Yeah, I
haven't
didn't
even
spend it, no.
Yeah.
I only.
Because,
Fucking
like, for, like-
14 months of whatever you've been on 22 an hour, essentially. but-
Yeah, I used a chunk of it to pay for our Disney trip,
Oh shit, that's right.
which was nice not to have to come out of reserves.
Because like I've heard like 401ks, like they can jump from company to company, right?
You can do what's called a balance transfer rollover, where you can take it out of your one company and put it into a different account. You can't go company to company, but you can go from employer into your own to control, and you can consolidate them all.
Wait, consolidate what?
Your 401ks. You don't have to leave
Oh
them where
yeah,
they're
I
at.
actually, it's kind of useless, but I rolled over. I think it was a Staples one or it was AT&T. I don't remember, but it was only like $1,500, and I rolled it over to an IRA with the bank, and so he fucks with it.
Yeah,
So-
that's easy. That way
But
you
he's
can control
lost
it.
He's lost $300, so he hasn't.
It's a
Really,
down market, and all the
Yeah,
everything's
yeah.
fucked.
he's not doing anything with it right now.
How about we stop putting money in the great American gambling machine and invest in gold?
Someone say something about gambling.
Yeah, putting your money in a 401k is gambling.
Are you
It's
gambling
just
Thursday at
long-term
all?
gambling.
What's their the draft?
Draft.
No.
There's a draft on Thursday?
The
NFL
NFL
The
draft.
NFL draft.
hmm
Oh, well, it's sports ball.
So it's going to go Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, and then
It's
Marvin
interesting
Harrison
though
Jr.
because I was
calling it.
watching Pat today, and McCarthy's looking at number 2 now.
JJ McCarthy's going to go number 2.
They're talking right now. Well, he elevated.
I saw that because Schefter was on, and he was saying like 2 weeks ago the odds of JJ McCarthy going number 2 was
1,600.
like something like that, and then like a week ago it was at like 500, and then like today it's at like 9 or some shit like that.
Yeah, because the biggest thing is because the Vikings head coach came out saying that they're pushing. So the last thing I heard was they're trying to get number 3.
Last me and Keith heard Patriots are staying 3.
That's what I've heard too. So.
Patriots.
They
are
probably
staying
will,
3.
but just from what I saw this morning, the Giants and Vikings were pushing for the Pats pick.
Right. And the Raiders
but
as well.
But where's the Vikings at for their pick right now?
Right
11?
now, the Vikings are at 11 and 23 for the first round.
It just depends if the Pats can still get what they want at 11. That would be the biggest thing because it really only thing that would make sense because the Giants are 6, so dropping only 3 isn't as bad as dropping to 11. So if anybody's going to win that, I feel like the Giants are.
But here's the thing. Vikings have 2 first rounds. They have 11 and 23rd.
Right.
And I saw a notification that came over my screen today.
What's up, brother?
I will fucking throw this microphone at you. God damn it.
It won't make it. It only has a 6-foot cord.
Fucking bet.
Unplugs it.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
But, there was talks a couple months ago when Kirk Cousins went to the Falcons that there was potential tampering before discussions were allowed to take place.
Kirk Cousin was tampering?
No, the
Atlanta
Falcons
Falcons were
got it.
Atlanta Falcons were talking to Kirk Cousins before they were allowed to.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Yep.
If
never happens.
If they are found that they did tamper with that, Vikings could get Atlanta's first round pick. They said that'll get settled sometime this week.
Fuck.
They definitely did. They definitely did talk to Kirk Cousins before they were allowed to. But whether it was egregious enough to...
Shit.
So Vikings
would be the Vikings.
Vikings have a slight chance of getting 3 first-round picks.
And then still not getting to a Super Bowl.
Oh, wait. Oh, I read that the wrong way. So you could get Atlanta's. Oh, never mind.
Yes.
I heard that wrong. I thought you meant Vikings were going to lose it. Never mind. I heard, wow, fuck.
And Atlanta has number 8.
I'll give you 8 inches.
God, this draft makes me excited.
Right. Like, this is because, like, if Vikings could give up their 8 and 11 or so,
and get to 5 and then keep their 5 and 11 and then get 5 and 11 or something like that.
5 and 23.
5 and 23.
23.
If they could still get 2 out of it, that would be fucking.
I was going to say, because trading up, you're either going to have to give up both of them.
Yes, I think that's exactly why. Because I can't remember what the fuck I listed it off to one of you during this last Thirsty Thursday of what Minnesota gave up to the Texans for the 23rd.
You talked to me about it.
I think that's exactly why they did it, hoping they could use the 23rd and 11. No, to use the 23rd and 11 to jump up.
Oh, gotcha.
Because, I mean, I guess I don't know what the Giants have to offer other than the 6.
6 inches? Sorry, I booked another wedding.
Congratulations.
Yeah, just
Granted, yes, 6 is higher than 11. I
really
understand
depends.
that. But
Is that how
what the
math
team's
works?
looking at.
Hold up. I want to explore this.
I don't
Is
know.
that how math works?
I failed a first grade question last week, so don't ask me.
You also backed into a random building in Poland, but
I didn't do shit, motherfucker.
Camp, don't put that even on me, Ricky Bobby. That's what you sounded like.
I was not the driver in that situation.
But I was the senior officer.
I was the leader in that scenario.
I do want to say one thing.
That's because I trusted my lower enlisted, and that's the last time I ever.
Yeah, don't do that. They're dumb.
Retweet.
Thought that was gonna go a different way. Anyway, I got told today I'm not allowed to build as much affordable housing as I wanted to in Orange City.
Yeah, what the fuck was that all about?
There's one person in city government who has no faith in my ability to follow through on a project. So
Name drop.
Nope. Nope.
Acknowledged.
Pussy.
Well, and now I think they have watchdogs following my shit, which is kind of funny. But no, I'm just gonna pivot to a different town. I'll let you in on a little secret. I was planning on spending about $2.5 million over the next 18 months on housing. That it was gonna be on market, so I wasn't gonna hold any of it. On market means I was gonna take bare dirt, which makes no money, and I was gonna put 12 houses on it, which makes $30,000 to $36,000 a year in property taxes.
Mm-hmm.
So, which over the span of a life of a house, which is about 100 years, is $3.6 million per house.
I got it.
And they said no.
So then
to
after
any
you
of my
built
demand.
these houses, we just
Gonna sell 'em.
sell them in.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna hold any of them. I might have. I was planning on building 12.
Jesus Christ.
I was planning on building 12. The first 4 were already going to be sold because per the financial arrangement I have, first 4 have to be sold, and then the next 8 would probably be held for a year under a lease to own contract. And the reason for this, because
Animals.
none of you guys know.
You can cut me out of this. I got to pee so bad.
You're fine. You're fine. So none of you guys know much about capital gains. So I'm
Bring
gonna
the
let
camera
you.
with you.
No, it is waterproof, but we're not wanted. No.
Oh God, don't fall.
I'm gonna drop some real life knowledge on people listening. Capital gains tax is a real bitch. Capital gains tax is when you buy an item at a price, sell it at a higher price, and you have to pay the taxes on the difference. Here's the thing. In the first 365 days that you do this, so say you buy it on January and then you sell it in July, the amount you gain, the income off that sale gets taxed at 30% straight off to the government. There's no questions. There's no way around it. If you're an individual and you make less than $50,000 a year, your effective tax rate on that will be 0. You don't have to pay shit, which is pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
But if you're a high income earner, you get bumped in brackets. So you only can write off a certain amount of it before you hit 30%. So I was going to build 4, then build 8, hold those 8 for a year because at the 366th day, the capital gains gets slashed in half. So it goes from 30% to 15%. So if I were to sell all these units, say rough numbers, this isn't real. If I was to sell them at $100,000 profit a piece, it goes from me giving the government $30,000 to me giving the government only $15,000, which is
That'd
a
be
hit
per unit though, right?
per unit.
Right.
Which I don't want to take the hit, but there's no other legal maneuvering at volume that's going to help me keep the money. And then that money is free and clear in perpetuity forever. And I can roll it. You saw the sun. But yeah, I was going to do that. And then I was going to make an apartment complex, 3 of them, in fact. But now we're going to have to pivot.
Can I be the property manager?
I mean, it's going to gross a shitload of money, so I need somebody to run it while I'm in fucking Bora Bora.
Bora.
Whatever. You never go there.
You're right. I don't like fucking anything Bora Bora has
That's
to offer.
what I thought.
God, it smells like people farted.
And
up there.
that, ladies and gentlemen, is Metro Machine's Economics 101.
Yeah, I'll never quit. But yeah,
And
yeah.
benefits.
And benefits. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for coming to our HR session. We are not financial advisors. This is all opinions of the dumbasses you're watching on your screen or listening.
If you take this
That's
advice and you
all
fail,
your-
it's on yourself, not us.
Yeah, but you should definitely bet on Bitcoin. It's the only secure future. That was a joke. That was a fucking joke. Do not put your money in fucking digital coin.
Looking at
Ooh,
you
I
like
should-
you're a fucking.
You fucking idiots.
I fucking love watching. I know you have Oz, but that Caleb kid. That's,
Caleb Hammer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love watching when he talks to people that have invested in Bitcoin. And he just loses his shit.
You don't have a pot to piss in. Why are you investing in Bitcoin?
I should look up Ricky Wysocki's Bitcoin.
He has a coin.
No,
Shocker.
he got paid in Bitcoin.
So, yes.
Oh, yeah, I
So,
remember.
So many people got fucked because of that.
Ricky Wysocki is a professional disc golfer. When he switched companies like 2 years ago, he took $250,000 of his bonus into Bitcoin. Right now, and there's a not really like a spoof account, but like there's an account on
Tracker account.
on Twitter or X,
Yeah, it's
whatever.
called Ricky Wasaki's Bitcoin or something.
Yeah, Ricky Wysocki's Bitcoin bonus, and it's updated every day. It was posted 2 hours ago. Ricky's Bitcoin bonus was worth $250K USD on January 4, 2022. Currently, it is worth $363,406.44 USD. That is $113,406.44 USD gains.
Oh, so it has gone back
So
up.
it's gone up.
Yeah,
It's
it's
gone
gone up.
up.
It almost has a 50% gain.
Wow.
Not bad.
So
And that's all timing and gambling.
Right,
Whatever.
of
Yeah,
course.
that's just letting it ride and seeing what happens.
but
But
Because
I
at
mean,
one point it dropped. didn't
right,
it?
like it was down
Yeah,
like
it
almost
fell off.
5 digits.
Yeah.
fell off the cliff.
Speaking of professional disc golf, then it is of course my fucking luck that the Music City Open happens the
A
week
week
before,
before
I go to Nashville.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
Plot twist: go a week early and stay.
I wanted to.
Well, it just happened this last weekend, so
Yeah, it just
shout out
happened.
to Simon Lizotte and Christian Tatar for winning.
Yes, winning back
to back.
Music City Opens.
Christian Tatar can just fucking
Even
thigh here, thigh here, dead.
Quinn never stole me her underwear when he was in Finland, so. But
I'm gonna have to cut all of
and
that.
that's
That was
even
real.
with-
Excuse me, what? What were you doing? Trying to steal her underwear?
have a small
it was a joke.
It was a joke.
I know, but what the fuck?
I know, but what the fuck?
I told him to steal me an autographed pair of Kristen Tatar's panties. So.
Christian Tatar, the beautiful
you fucking crazy.
Canceled.
Estonian
But
lady.
also, yeah, did you see like the threat that was there and everything?
I saw about that. It was like day 1 or day 2
Day
that
two,
they
had
threat.
a life threat.
Yeah,
The fuck
is
does
weird
life
to-
threat mean?
which is
death
weird.
threat.
It was a death threat.
Which is weird for a fucking disc golf community, but unless it was, I
Yes
guess
and
I didn't
no.
read into it. Unless
I
it was
guess
just
from
unrelated to
what
disc golf, it
I
was just something that
understand.
happened in the area.
Was it a death
No,
threat to?
it was on a specific player.
It wasn't like a
and
death.
it's-
Did they say who was it to?
The reason there's a mixed pro open.
Oh, got it.
Because well, sad story. The reason why I was asking is because I mean a lot of females will get death threats type thing because that's what happened to Christina Grimmie.
Yeah.
Boom, dead.
Right.
No, this has to deal with transgenders. in sports.
Got it. Got
And
it.
that's a topic
That realm.
we aren't gonna fuck with.
Nope.
Nah.
Not my chickens, not my farm, not my monkeys, not my circus.
We don't
Thank
know
you for
enough
listening
to-
to the Metro Machines podcast. Have
Shut your fucking mouth.
Snickers.
What's the track of the day?
What is the track of the day? Oh, I got it.
Oh,
Track
I've
of the
got
day
one
is
too.
take this job and shove it.
Take this.
It's by like Wheeler Walker Jr.
No. It's like
I think
Wheeler
it's
Walker. No,
It's Wheeler Walker.
no, it's an old song from like the 70s.
Johnny Paycheck.
Yeah, Johnny Pitt. Yeah. Take this
Wheeler-
job and shove it.
Oh, he
Wheeler
covered
Walker. Wheeler Walker Jr. had fuck this job.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
this
fuck this job. No.
By the way, the Bubba Penis track of the day is a.
glued my-
Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
Have we done that? Has that been a Bubba
It
Penis
has
track?
not been a Bubba
I'll save this one for next week then. Yep, Davy Crockett.
Yeah.
If it was gonna be anytime, it would have been last week for Davy
That
Crockett. but
fucking banger.
the fact that has taken by fucking storm.
3 years.
It's one of my most proudest moments.
Dude, that was so fucking.
Davy
It was
Crockett.
just so great because the second it went on, everybody's like,
The
fuck?
Oh,
I told
wow,
T, I
shit.
requested it during Flip when T Web was doing whatever, and he put it in the quay. Fucking speaker died.
Oh
Oh.
Womp,
No.
But
womp.
Wanda ordered a speaker, so now it's gonna get blared on that bad boy.
no! But you order now.
A speaker.
An expensive speaker.
You stupid idiot. You can get $40 speakers and they do fine.
You'll see why when I get it.
You'll see why. Good governor.
That's all right.
It's my money and I want it now.
All right, JG Wentworth, calm down.
Before I sign off, thank you to MOC and thank you for hinting last round proms.
Yeah, how'd
You were
proms
great.
go?
Fucking incredible.
Before you go on that,
We can't just leave on that. Like, talk about your proms.
Oh, MOC was good. I know, and since we're in on MOC, I know like all the kids' parents and stuff. I know when they like leave. So like last year, a lot of the
Because you DJ'd their proms.
shut your fucking mouth. Anyway, no, ugh, you're not too far off actually. Anyway, most of the fun kids left who just know how to just shut the fuck up and have fun.
Right.
But it wasn't the case. They were a little annoying because a lot of the songs they want are fucking awful, which is part of the reason why I'm done.
Fair.
But it was good. They stayed until the end. The seniors like fucked off at a certain time for some reason. Like they didn't stay till the closing set, and I have no idea why.
Oh.
But whatever. And then Hinton is weird because they do Grand March at the school, supper at Tucker Hill, and then they do the dance. The problem is the kids don't take as long as I think to serve, and it's like way early in the night. It's like the chaperone or my contact was like, yeah, we're gonna try and start the dance at 7:45. You realize you want these kids here till 11:30.
That's almost
4
three-
hours.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
That's
stop.
doable at a wedding?
Yeah, because I have every genre in the world to pick from.
Right. You can start at oldies or a little bit poppier, but like you
All people get tanked.
Oh, yeah, you really can't play I Got a Feeling at it. Well,
No.
I got
certain
a feeling.
ones.
not that one. The one by Justin Timberlake from Trolls?
Oh, Hooked on a Feeling.
No.
By Boston.
No, from
No.
Trolls.
Oh,
No.
Can't Stop This Feeling.
Can't stop.
the
Yeah,
feeling.
you can't play something like that at a prom, but you can play something like that at a wedding.
No, I played Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield. They crushed that.
That's been a hit for you, hasn't it?
I would
It's hit
really
and
like
miss.
to know
Hey,
why
It's a
hitting.
fucking underrated fucking.
It's a really good.
It's good
She's
song.
got a big ass too.
Does
I
she?
would-
Yeah,
I would really
No.
like to know why they banned Carnival, that song, at Hinton.
it's Kanye West.
Oh,
Oh, you want to know what's happening at this school?
Yes, please, because when you sent out that snap,
Oh yeah, I gotta expose him a little bit. Anyway, Hinton was a good time. The junior stayed till 11:30. I broke the news early that I wasn't. This was my last one, so I kind of blackmailed them all.
how they react.
They were all sad. The ones at MOC, they were really angry. The thing is, my cousin's kid.
Did you say
there?
it's, I'm quitting because you guys fucking suck anymore?
No, but I did play Teenagers as their exit song.
Your attention span is terrible, so I'm done.
trash.
That is right.
Don't get me wrong; those like 50% of my schools are still cool, but the other
Right,
50 are just like a precursor to what every other school is going to turn into over the
Going
next
to
3
be
years.
right.
And I will happily let somebody else sit through that suck. I read a book once from this guy who falls ass backwards into luck more than I do, and his mantra is always go out on top or before they can start booing you. And I'm like,
Get to going while the going's good.
yeah, because
He
he wants.
50% of your schools are booing you because you're not getting through
I
the
really
songs
say they're
fast.
booing
They're not
him.
booing,
They're
but
not
they're not
booing him.
interested anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you give it another year or two, and it's gonna get pretty stale
Bad.
pretty quick.
And I'm overexposed. I've done Hinton almost 8 years in a row now.
No shit.
Yeah, it's been
But it was a
6 8
banger
years.
though every time, I'm sure.
There was
Of course.
yeah.
Right.
But no, and so at the school, they got in trouble for hazing at wrestling when they were in a hotel at State. And then apparently there's one student who's like playing the race card super heavy to the point where there's almost lawsuits.
Jesus.
So if you notice anything on that list that I sent you guys, the N-word is very prevalent in
Right.
all of them.
Yep.
And
Yep.
basically their rule they gave me is none of these songs and no songs where the students can yell the N-word. Because that's how bad it's gotten.
Wow.
Damn.
I didn't understand Swallow by Jason Derulo being on there.
That was so fucking good.
Do you know what the song is about?
Yeah, I know what it's about. But like,
I mean, I understand.
they really fucked up my closing set too because it usually, my closing set this season is not a surprise. It literally
I could
goes
look up the
hotel,
lyrics.
motel. It goes
Yeah.
hotel. Or I don't even know what it's called. I just type in hotel.
Hotel Holiday.
I buy Pitbull, straight into Love Story by Taylor Swift, straight into Get Low. Like that's my closing set every time.
Yep.
And usually before that, it's like Starships, Get Low, No
Yeah.
Hands, Wobble, and then the
All
other ones
that.
round out. Anyway, I had to close it because there's a new song called Hotel by Mac Dre or something like that.
Who?
Irrelevant.
Right.
It's not Mac Dre. It's Mac something. But that one is very racial. But then they also put Hotel Motel, and I'm like, I don't want to fucking risk it.
I
Fuck
mean,
'em.
yeah. I mean, we all know how fucking brave 17-year-old white kids can get in a crowd.
I couldn't do Love Sosa, and I was like, I really like doing Love Sosa. I couldn't do Love Sosa. I couldn't do Bodak Yellow. It's fucking awful. But anyway,
Wow.
all the kids, they wanted like Travis Scott and shit.
I'm sure that's where it gets tiring too.
Well,
It's
yeah, where they're just like, hey, I want to listen to all this shit that
I had Rich Baby Daddy.
Lil Durk.
Yeah. Little Dirt.
I'll never forget that. That wasn't
East.
Was that East?
East. Over
Yeah.
at
Next, that was
Morningside.
where at Morningside, right?
Yeah.
It was West.
East. No, it was good. It's good to go out on top. It's a good feeling.
Of course.
The admin, every time I've left now, is just like, I can't believe you guys are done. I don't know what we're going to do next year. And I'm like, I'm sorry. But like, I might.
Not my problem.
I told them there's only MOC only. MOC only. There's one way you can guilt me into doing it.
The alma mater.
No, it's not even that.
Oh.
It's my cousin's kid's senior year.
Oh.
I was gonna say.
So she might be able to guilt me into it, but I'm not saying yes to anything.
Because Foss
But I mean,
had
did
such
you-
a great time at that high school. He definitely wants
Yeah, I
to do
definitely
it.
only went
'Cause
for
it's his
11 of the 12 years.
Because it's definitely his favorite alma mater.
Yeah. of
But I
the
mean-
3.
How's Boynton
Do
Hall
you-
been when you did theirs?
Mildly responsive. They burn out early.
Yeah. That last one I did with you, that was terrible.
They burn out, and then when they made the tent, there's no fucking airflow.
No.
And then I told them to go do cocaine in the parking lot before after prom.
Facts.
I love
think
it.
I was
But
there
like,
for
did
that
you
one.
at least? I'm sure you did. But like, is there any kind of bridge there to like, say next year you probably
Pop music comes back.
no. Like, you probably would be booked. But like, if they reach out to you like a month in advance saying, "Hey, there's literally no other fucking DJ that'll go," would you accept it? Are you
Maybe.
not willing to say that on the podcast just in case?
Maybe, but like I wouldn't bank on it.
Right,
I'm not.
of course.
I'm retiring the big system, so you wouldn't get that. You'd get the wedding system and just deal with
But
it.
didn't we run the wedding system for
Missouri.
No. The one that we did in Sioux City.
No, because we had to park in fucking
Oh, that's
Morningside, run up the
Yep.
run
we
up
did,
the handy ramp.
we did run. We just
They
didn't.
essentially would have to call you on a good day, and then you'd be like, fuck it.
They'd have to sound real fucking pathetic. I'd have to get real
Question, is there an amount that would get you to come back? Like if they were
I'm
like willing
sure.
to pay double?
if they matched my wedding rate, sure.
Yeah.
What's your wedding rate right now?
We just upgrade. Newsflash. Our base rate's now 1,800 plus travel.
Right.
If they match that, yeah.
What were you doing for homecomings?
Depends on the school. It's either 500
I
or
guess
600.
proms, I guess.
It's
But
either
I don't-
500 or 600, depending on how
Which
old
is
the
still
contract
fucking
is.
crazy.
I didn't do it for money. I did it
Right,
because
I understand that you did that because you wanted to touch little kids. We know, but
I don't know if we can keep that.
I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. No, I did it because I grew up here with shitty dances.
Shit,
and I
I'm
was
not
like,
gonna lie. I
poor
thought,
school shouldn't have to suffer.
I would have thought you were minimum of like 1,200 for homecomings and proms.
No.
Wow, I didn't know
No.
you were that low.
No one, they won't pay.
yeah, because
They will not pay.
When Stovetop did, I guess, mine. But then again, I was also scared. Fucking not really scared, but like
Scared.
Nervous.
not
Scared.
yeah, nervous. Like I wasn't
Anxious.
I wasn't as
Little
outgoing
bitch.
as I wasn't as outgoing as I was today.
Yeah,
or
we
as
were
I-
all
as I
part.
was
We were all
today.
part of the dick wall at one point. Calm down.
Easy fucking chomp.
But like, yeah, I remember.
No.
Yeah, I remember. I don't remember having the greatest time at my proms.
First one sucked.
Um,
Second one was.
He's
the best
done
time.
too. So
all of them sucked. Prom is overrated.
I don't know. I had the
Who
best
hurt
fucking
you?
time of my life because
They all just fuck.
What?
Well, besides the fucking point, like it's
Foz
fucking
did
dumb.
Foz did my senior year, and that was fucking. I had a great time.
It's so fucking overrated.
it is. It's the same as wedding.
Did you
That
get
was-
laid on prom night?
I sure did.
See, I went to prom both years with a lesbian. Alexis, I love you to death. But at least you got laid on your prom.
Jesus Christ.
She didn't even let you like dry hump a little.
No.
Not even a little bit.
No.
Yeah, no.
Not even to do a homie a solid.
Jesus
Like this is
Christ.
emotionalist, but I'm gonna give you an angry high school handy J because tonight was okay.
I was a massive wingman to one of the upperclassmen for my senior. No,
That's
not upperclassmen. Excuse me, because I was a senior. Somebody came back for
Right,
a
'cause
prom.
they were allowed
I won't
to do
say who it is.
a year
but
out, right?
The person I went to prom with ended up with that person because I was being a wingman because I couldn't do anything with her because I was with somebody.
Right.
So I was kind of a big wingman that night. But if I didn't, I'd have went a different way.
I'll tell you, going to proms in your fucking 30s. Going to two proms back to back in your 30s.
That shit, you're gonna be done by fucking 10:30.
My fucking feet. I couldn't walk down the stairs of my apartment yesterday. My
Fucking old.
no, my fucking arches of my feet were on fucking
Should get him like
fire.
one of those seat elevators for his fucking
Shut your
apartment.
fucking mouth.
Our church is trying to get rid of ours. You want it?
Get
No,
rid of it?
Yeah.
Probably can't be recertified.
They're at a point now where they don't want to go downstairs for coffee anymore. They just want to put it upstairs.
Put it upstairs. That's hilarious.
Well,
I mean,
they don't have enough people to fill the basement, so what's the
Right.
fucking point of putting in the basement?
Right.
yeah.
When like you have like fucking 90-year-olds that are showing up that can't go down there, so and it's too slow to put like 5 people down it.
Right. Can we end the podcast? Because I have to pee.
No. 2 more proms. Let's finish the season strong. Then we're back into Wedding World. Anyway, this is Metro Prestige Podcast. We appreciate everything about you. Have a fun, safe rest of your day. We'll catch you down the road.
I have a small penis.
I'm gonna
Tweet.
Pankles.
all the E's.
I will show you my clean butthole.
Please no.
Oh God.
Or pay us $20.
Whoa!
Broke the 4th wall.
Well,
Should we talk shit about Quinn while he's gone?
we sure should.
No, I guess we won't.
I heard he's got a gaping butthole.
He sure does.
Oh, my day was crazy. I actually met with a real estate agent today
Yeah.
who wanted to understand the housing crisis in Orange City a little better. Yeah, opened her eyes. I told her everything I know about this fucking town, and she's like, "Oh, like, yeah, it's not
Not
good."
You should just like rebuild Alton.
I mean, if Alton gave me a big thing of land, I'll put it in a mixed-use community. So it'll be a mix of like apartments, triplexes, duplexes, single-family homes, small homes.
Alton could use that.
Alton would love that, actually. And they would actually do it because like Alton's going to give me tax abatements, cheaper dirt, stubbed out utilities.
Would you just have to reach out to their city admin to start?
I
that,
already
or-
did. I'll probably
Did
have
they tell you no
Already
too?
Getting it going.
What?
They tell
No.
you no, or you're working on it.
No, they said, yeah, well, we'd love to take your
Oh,
money.
perfect.
Like if I wanted to by the end of the week, I could just write the check for the dirt.
Well, they got to
Away
pay
we
for
go.
that stupid bridge when the cities connect.
Here's the funny part. I want to pay for the bridge.
Wait, when do the cities?
Just so you can put your name on
Jesus
it. You
Christ.
fucking egotistical son of a bitch.
No, it's going to be a toll road.
You fuck you.
You know
Oh
that?
my God,
No.
So when are they connecting Alton and Orange City?
They won't. Thanks to Orange City.
Where was it
Yeah.
supposed to go?
14th Street, you know the elementary school road over here?
Yeah.
It's supposed to extend into Alton because it links up with where Kroll put that subdivision by the golf course,
Oh, gotcha.
by the puddle
Gotcha.
jumper.
Did they buy the land to even do it?
Here's the thing. The city they stopped the street and then they gave Alton the land from the end of the street to the river and said if you want to go over the river and connect the road, Alton, you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
It's like a $1 million bridge, even though it's tiny. Crack it. The reason, remember when we went,
motherfucker.
I know. The reason remember when we went to West Virginia?
Yeah.
We
had
are
to
so
go over-
over.
We had to go over that over that bridge. That's what I want to do. I want to find old people volunteers to sit on either side of the bridge and hand out tickets and collect $2 and do that.
Look at Foz creating jobs.
Yeah.
It was that bridge.
That bridge was.
You fell in love at that 7-Eleven.
That is some white trash that just.
My favorite
that
part is
that
as long
new
as there's
level
people
white
there,
trash.
that toll is open. But if there's nobody there, then it's free to go through.
It's not staff 365. I think they stopped staffing it at like midnight.
So that's what I ran into like Ireland.
Yeah, they just weren't there.
It wasn't staffed, but yet it was closed. It wasn't open. It was closed. I'm
Well,
like,
there was
"Ah,
So you couldn't
fuck."
get through?
No.
There was only 2 ways out of that town in West Virginia. It was that bridge or go through the town and then go around the river.
Yeah, that was fucking dumb.
West Virginia.
Yeah, don't go there.
Fuck you.
Filled with white
Bastards.
trash.
I could use the
Love's
pepperoni
in
thing
the
again. The
air.
pepperoni puff thing. I don't know what
Pepperoni
it's
roll.
called.
It's a pepperoni roll. Get your shit together.
Is that the shirt we got you? Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Man, that really
Quinn-
makes
Full
me.
circle.
I
Quinn
almost
showed
put
his
on the
tits
pig
on
life.
pod. Look at that. Woo.
Pig life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Piggly Wiggly.
West Virginia.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mama.
we thank every day that we don't wake
Take
up in
me
West Virginia,
home.
but we wake up in Iowa.
Country road.
Have a fun, safe rest of your day,
I mean,
guys.
it's not better.
Oh, it's better.
I guess I wouldn't.
I mean-
I wouldn't know.
What was downtown Charleston, West Virginia like?
Fucking ass.
Yeah, it was.
I was just
Yes.
saying,
The
like,
entire state was
actual
fucking
living
ass.
there. No, pretty landscape.
Lots of
Shithole.
Shithole. No jobs.
I just have a tie to it because I love John Denver. So
Like, I literally felt like that entire town was just like a fucking dwarf who lives under the bridge. Like,
And that's where we're gonna end. Figure that one out on your own, ladies and gentlemen.